Welcome to Anark Training. There are many topics related to the Anark platform, ranging from Workstation, Publish, Collaborate, PLM integrations, and much more. It is highly recommended to understand the primary introduction videos shown here before proceeding on to any other specific topics. In this session, we will provide a high-level introduction of Anark Workstation import options and how these become viewable items for markup, embedded content, or attachments in 3D PDF or Anark Collaborate content items. In reviewing the Anark platform architecture for this video, we will focus on how Anark Workstation can import 3D MBD CAD files, documents, 2D drawings, or structured metadata. Once import is complete, 3D PDF documents or Anark Collaborate content items are published. For this training, we will not focus on transformations that occur between import and publishing, but all actions are stored as a recipe. For this example, we will use the Anark Workstation demonstration CAD model that is familiar as part of the TDP bill of materials from parts list example. We will modify the project to show how CAD, documents, and 2D drawings are imported, then published as a combination of viewable content and attachments into both 3D PDF and Anark Collaborate technical data package. The same Anark Workstation project can be used to show and contrast both ways that recipes are defined in Workstation. We have just imported a JT file, and we could have imported any modern CAD format, which then shows up under Workspace Imports. The product structure is shown along with any views, PMI, and we can see this model in the graphical region. The same import menu can be used for CAD, documents, images, 2D drawings, and more. Let's also import an instruction manual, plus a legacy 2D drawing that will be viewable content we can mark up in Collaborate. Anark Workstation presents a user interface that adapts to the various types of technical data that have been imported. When structured data is selected in the workspace, the user interface appropriate for the data type is shown, which adapts for 2D graphical or document data. When 3D data is selected in the workspace, the UI appropriate for 3D data is shown. These three imported items are now part of the recipe, and they will be viewable in an Anark Collaborate content item. Let's show how this project creates a 3D PDF technical data package. Anark Workstation supports the most modern 3D MBD CAD features, including visualization geometry for parts and assemblies, 3D dimensions, tolerances, annotations, ASME Y14.41 visual response, and 3D product views. When you export a 3D PDF, the very basic options include choosing the template to lay out how the 3D model, parts lists, view lists, and attributes from the model are mapped into the document. We will also append or embed the manual and the 2D drawing into the pages of the document. Finally, we will attach a separate manual, STEP and QIF files to complete the TDP. Attachments can be native CAD or any type of file that would simply need the proper applications to open them. Anark Workstation remembers the location of the exported 3D PDF file, and it shows up in the workspace. When you double-click the 3D PDF export, it opens the file. Here you can see the 3D CAD model, related views, and parts list on the first page. On subsequent pages are the embedded PDF manual and 2D drawing. Finally, when you look at the attachments, you will find the additional manual, the STEP, and the QIF file. The Anark Workstation project has a single 3D PDF export currently. Next, we will publish to the Anark Collaborate server using the same imported content and attachments. Publishing must be done by Anark Collaborate users that have been granted the role to create content items as defined by the login credentials. In this simplified view of the process, the URL to the server is entered along with the credentials and an access control list that defines who should be allowed to view this TDP. Anark provides standard web templates that handle a vast majority of information layout for Anark Collaborate content items. We choose the same attachments and publish, after which a second export item is shown in the workspace and the recipe for this project is updated. To view this technical data package in Anark Collaborate, you can double-click on the export item, and it will automatically take you to the Anark Collaborate login. After entering credentials, you will see all 6 of the components that are part of this content item in Anark Collaborate. At the very top, you can select the 3D MBD CAD model as a viewable item that has a parts list, stored MBD views that can be activated, and many other options that are normally associated with viewing design information in a 3D CAD system, such as showing or hiding components, dynamic viewing, setting display options, and more. Note how the PDF manual and the 2D drawing that were imported into Anark Workstation are now also shown as separate viewable components. In the content item shown, the top 3 components are viewable, and this is a very powerful feature of Anark Collaborate to present fileless information. The bottom 3 components are not viewable since they are the additional instruction manual, step, and QIF file attachments. In this example, we have enabled the download of any of the components except for the 3D model viewable, which is not allowed. For example, the first manual and the 2D drawing are both viewable and can be downloaded according to the publication options chosen. When we select the download option for any of the components that are allowed, Anark Collaborate will zip up these files and the download executes. This concludes the high-level introduction to Anark Workstation and how information is imported and can be exported to 3D PDF documents or Anark Collaborate-based technical data packages. When we store a workstation project, it retains the recipe for all the actions taken such that repeatable publication automation can also be used by Anark Publish. More information on Anark Workstation can be found in the user reference or other training videos. The Anark Collaborate introduction provides additional details on how content items can be used in collaborative conversations. For more information, please visit our website or contact Anark.